Hi. Another quick update. So I'm driving home, which is why this video is so dark and weird. But I just went back to the gym for the first time in ages. It's been at least 9 months since I stepped foot in there. I used to be I was obsessive. I have been diagnosed with exercise bulimia. I would go absolutely every day and still not consider myself like a hardcore gym person. I guess I'm still a huffing and puffing. It was actually the advice of my dietitian who came up with a plan that would not trigger me because I used to do certain things a certain way, and she's just like, well, why don't you do it opposite? Why didn't you go in there and do like 15 minutes of elliptical or something to start and then go to the weights, because the weights are what they need for the surgery. They want everybody to do weightlifting as much as possible, and because it just helps you recover and it helps your metabolism, it helps everything. So I went in there expecting to do the same type of routine that I did before, and guess what? I'm way out of shape. So she suggested 15 minutes on the elliptical. I did 10 minutes, and I didn't give myself a hard time about not going further. And then I used to do this little routine with arm weights back in the day. One of the things I used to do, believe it or not, when I was 100 pounds overweight, I used to do, just because I had a crazy lifestyle, taking care of my kid, having the job, everything else, taking care of my parents. This is going to get really dark. Sorry about this. It's like a dark podcast. Anyway, also my gym is not this far away. I'm driving the other direction. I'm sort of like trying to like calm down before I go back home. So I'm taking a little drive. Anyway, I always had it in my head that I wanted to do a half marathon. Why? I have no idea. It took years. What have I done? It took years, and because I would do couch to 5K and then couch to 10K, and I just ran out of time to actually do a whole marathon. And then one year I'm like, well, I was in the gym all year, and maybe I won't start with the couch to 5K. I'll just start running, because I hate running on a treadmill. And so I did finally do a half marathon, and it was horrible, and I hated it, and I don't think I've run since then at all, because it's so boring. But then when I was doing it, I had this series of exercises that I would do to basically open up the chest and the lungs so I could breathe better. So it was a lot of arm exercises. So I plan on doing those, and it's 6 or 7 exercises with free weights, and you're supposed to do 5 sets of 10. Well, I did 2 sets of 10 and 1 set of 8 and quit. And I did, again, I was kind of like, well, but I'm just starting, and I don't want to like kill myself here, and I don't want to get burnt out, and I don't want to have the terrible DOMS, which I will have, but anyway, and then I was like, okay, get on a bike and cool down. And I got on the bike and I cooled down for about 5 minutes. I had planned on going, well, maybe I'll go like 20 minutes. So definitely thinking I could do more than I could do for the first time of being in the gym for 9 months. But I did it. So next time I hope to completely repeat this, even though it's a really short workout, and to basically get some of my stamina, to get some of my stamina back, and then after that I will start changing it up. But it really is just walking through that door. I mean, I put it in my planner I was going to go to the gym today. I waited until 45 minutes before they closed, and which is kind of pathetic. And but I did do it, and it was like the last hour and a half before I went. It really is the hardest thing, is walking through the door. Again, I had been to this gym. I've been a member. I was a member all through the pandemic, even though it was closed. I just never canceled my membership because I was always thinking, I'm going to do it and I'm going to go back again. Well, now I have gone back again, and it is always that first step through is the hardest. If you've never been to a certain gym, go and have a tour and see where everything is. So have a plan ahead of time, so you're not walking in there going, oh, where do I go? Where do I do? Oh, now I'm really going through dark spots, so I'll try to wrap this up. But have a plan when you go in, at least what you're going to start to do, because once you get started and then you keep going and then you realize nobody's looking at you and you can just do your own thing and either listen to whatever you're listening to, or I put the TVs on and get lost in some stupid bit of TV, and I usually don't notice until the ads come back up that, oh, look, I'm actually doing something here. And I know it takes a little while to get to that point. But I did it. So there, now officially I am back to being a gym member, and hopefully I'll do that again soon. I also had a really good day eating. But I went over that with the nutritionist information. So here we go. So I'm going to get out of this dark now. I suppose I should turn around and go home and then have a shower and rest. Bye.